Hello everyone! We are the Group 4 and we are going to present to you the basic parts of System Unit. And now let's start in 3, 2, 1.
Motherboard is the heart of the computer. It is the largest and most fundamental component of a PC, and every other component is attached to it in some way. This is because all the different components use the motherboard to communicate and work with each other. The motherboard has a series of slots, sockets, and connectors for attaching the component of a PC. In most cases, the memory accessory cards and CPU are installed directly onto the motherboard. The drives are peripherals communicate with the motherboard through wires connections. There are a wide range of motherboards to choose from. They differ in features, speed, capacity, and the CPU supported. They also differ in size, shape, and layout. This is commonly referred to as the form factor.
CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. This is the brain of the computer and often referred to as processor or the chip. It is found under the heatsink and fan. It's directly on the motherboard. The CPU directs, coordinates, and communicates with the other components, perform all the thinkings. It is not really thinking. What a CPU actually does is perform mathematical calculations. It is the software that people write that translates these calculations into useful functions for us.
RAM stands for Random Access Memory and comes as modules and predefined amounts. It is also found directly on the motherboard and usually in 1, 2, or 4 slots. The memory chips store information temporarily for short terms used by the CPU. RAM is used to store information for files that are actually used by the CPU at any given time. The computer's RAM memory is an entirely different thing from the hard disk memory. The hard disk stores information permanently for long-term use.
Graphics card or video card translate information into the graphics and text that appear on the monitor screen. Most motherboards now includes a slot specially designed for graphic adapter called the AGP slot. This stands for Advanced Graphics Port. Modern graphics adapter usually incorporate some memory right on the card or improve their performance.
Power supply. This supply power to other component, which is why it has so many wires coming out of it. It is usually positioned at the back top corner of the computer case. The power supply has a fan built into it to keep itself and computer cool.
Hard disk. A hard disk, which is also called a hard drive, is much like a filing cabinet. The programs and data are stored on the hard disk, and the computer accesses them as they are needed. When the computer accesses the hard drive, it is reading and moving the stored information into the RAM memory. The memory is a temporary workspace. However, the original file is still on the hard disk and is left undisturbed until the file is saved. When the computer stored or saved information, it writes the data to the hard disk. That process results in the old file being replaced or modified with the new information. If you save data to a new file or install new software, the information is written to the disk and unavailable unused portion of the disk.
Optical drive, also known as DVD drive or CD drive. It sits at the front of the computer or is of access and use a laser to read and write information to CDs and DVDs.
A computer case, also known as a computer case, is tower, system unit, or cabinet. Is the enclosure that contains most of the components of a computer, usually including the display, keyboard, and mouse.
And that's our presentation. Thank you for watching. Bye!
Power supply. This Power supply. This supply power to other wires coming out of it. It is usually passion.
Position.
Passion. Okay, passion.
RAM stands for Random Access Memory. Ulit nga po niya.
It is not really thinking. What a CPU actually does. Ano ba? Ang gara kasi. Performs all thinking. This is not really thinking. What a CPU actually does is
Sabi tayo ako natawa eh.
Optical drive, also known Optical drive, also known as DVD drive, is at the front of computer or PC of
And most fundamental component of a PC. And every other component is a... Kinatawa si Kai! Motherboard is the heart of the computer. It is the largest computer. It is the largest and most fundamental
ano naman
Guro kasi ni